Oh, Mr. Ganako was the first one. Let me just see something here. Just trying to structure my OBS panels here a bit so I can better see the chat. Yep, and it works. And we put the chat in the top left now because last time we were playing and it goes over the chat in the game. Yeah, we'll just leave it there for now. Anyway, hello, Racing Man, Firework account, Firework account, Konako the gamer, Jitsi, up Ghost. Now can I do like this? That's not as cozy. We just do like this. Up Ghost is Danish, I can see. He's writing, I'm a big fan. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Berto, hello. And Happy New Year, yeah. Happy New Year, this is the first stream of 2024. Not that it's gonna be crazy exciting, I don't have anything major planned, but I was like, okay, I have an hour now or something like that, so let's just do some cozy. I'm working on the game anyway, so I might as well just stream so you can see that I'm still here. Are you German? No, I'm Danish, which is just above Germany, like border to Germany. What time is it for you? It's almost 5 in the afternoon. Let me check something and let me show you something that I worked on yesterday and the day before. And let me get your thoughts on it. I might improve it over time. Hello, Keltasar. But for now, I think I'll go with this due to whatever I'm explaining in a moment. So in this next version, I'm pushing out to the obviously I'm working on the multiplayer. You might have guessed that, but you might see that I've changed the background. So it's not like Christmas anymore because yeah, now it's January. But what I have done lately here is something that's bugged me for a while. When you have a tool in your hand, so let me show you here. So let's change it here. Let's change the daytime so it's a little easier to see. Okay, so let's say we have a cake and we have some whatever here. So in the version that, yeah, before I changed it, if you had a tool in your hand, I think actually all the tools you could do it with. So let's say most of the time you have the ignition to ignite tool in your hand. So you have this in your hand and look at a cake because you want to set it off. But then you got this beforehand, you get this UI saying pick up. You can hit E to pick it up and some other things you can use, and then you can use E to use that object. And in most cases, if you are having a tool in your hand, you don't want to do that. You want to use the tool, right? So it was just kind of a annoying UI thing to get to get in your hand, in your face. Hello, Amnesty. Happy Tuesday. Newsday. But that UI thing was just annoying, and I might have another idea to how to fix it a little more elegantly maybe. I also actually want to change, so instead of having this UI pop up to say use and pick up, I want to change the cursor maybe in the middle, you know, and the white dot in the middle to kind of a hand or whatever, so it's a little more. I want to try that out at least. Anyway, that's not for now, but what you can see now is that I can't pick it up now. I can pick it up and I don't see the UI thing until I change to this new hand, which is basically the same as before, but it just clears your hand. Hands-free, I just call it now. I don't know what I should call it. And you can see I just put in a quick text here. Hands-free, pick up and use certain objects. I don't know what. I'll come up with something better at some point, or maybe somebody suggests something brilliant. But anyway, it's just testing right now. But I think it will be like this in the next multiplayer version I'll send out. So again, now you can pick it up and you don't see that thing. And then when you change it to the hand, you can then pick up stuff or use stuff if it was something that you could use. It's just, there might be cases where you're running around with this looking to pick up stuff and you miss it because you can't see the UI, but I just feel annoying getting this UI in my face all the time, because most of the time you don't want to do that. So there's a problem with the 1st December cake. When I light it, it despawns. 1st December cake, like this one, 2021. If it despawns for you, hit F1 and then look here, see if there is an error, because that might help you to figure out what's wrong. But it works here. Anyway, it was just, this is something I just changed with this pickup thing, because I think it's annoying to have that UI. And as you also could see, I changed the icon here to a hand instead of this nothing. And I also changed the size actually a bit, because I discovered that it was scales. But anyway, so yeah, free hands, hands-free, free hands, yeah, free hands maybe. Yeah, let's change it to that. We can change to that. So let's see. No, that's not the one. So let's do that. Free hands might be a better. What's going with the shadow? Yeah, I think it's because I have the quality set per default in Unity. It's set to, I set it to medium, I think, and that's why they look a little weird. You don't have that lock stuff. You need to, when you are in the game, you need to hit F1. Then you will see that. If you're on the regular version of the game and not in the multiplayer, it doesn't have these buttons over here, but it still shows up as this one here. So you just hit F1 and then here you will most likely see something with red saying something with an error. Boom. Okay, so free hands, pick up and use certain objects. Yeah, that's it. But anyway, yeah, F1 to get this showing. And it works both in the single player and the multiplayer version. The single player just doesn't have these buttons over here and some other stuff. Anyway, so this is better, right? Boom. Oops. And the shadows here are weird, but I think it's because it's set to medium. If I set it to ultra, it's a little better. He's a little transparent. He feels a little transparent today, but that's how it is. Oh yeah, I also changed something else. I don't know if I should show that, but no, I don't want to show that because then we have, no, I don't want to show that. Anyway, so let's see here. I just added an animation for running, sprinting, which you can't do, but yeah. Anyway, forget it. Okay, so let's see. So like that. Boom. Okay. So let me just do something here. Let's merge things together. Multiplayer. Where is it? Range. Pick up logic. Whoops, there's a conflict. Oh. What? Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh. Yeah, okay. Maybe we should not do that right now. I'm just trying to, doing some stuff with the source control here, merge stuff in. Okay, now it works. What should I do? Okay, now it works. So we do that. So yeah. And then actually, Gonako, if you're still here, Umod have updated their they have updated their tool to fix that issue with scripts and some performance stuff and some other stuff. And the performance thing we can actually test here on the stream, but it's a minor thing. I don't think it will give much, but it will give. And they all actually, there might be an issue. You know, I need to do something different to refresh mod directory. Yeah, let's take a look. Okay. So let me check here. I just merged a few branches. Hello, GTA Gaming. At my dock now. What do you mean, Kelsa? I just closed Fireworks Mania and it opened Unity. Is that normal? It doesn't open Unity. It might show some Unity error handling because it was crashing when you closed it. What version are you on, Neo 3D? Gunako, they fixed. I need to build some new multiplayer mod tools. They fixed. They improved the performance of mod script execution when invoking an event. That's this one. I think actually is a. And I think this one is actually a big performance improvement that the game have right now. So certain mods use some umod things, and that actually, the more items you have spawned with that thing, just actually took a lot of FPS actually. So this one should actually have a not a big impact, but an impact on the FPS. This one, and this one is the one where the one you had, Gonako, with the multiplayer mod tools, where you couldn't use custom scripts due to some project files. That should be fixed, but I need to do new mod tools too, so you can use that. But I don't know if I will do that in this stream here. But I will implement it at least now, or import this new package and check it out. And then there's this caching thing for the mod directory, so that should mean faster loading of mods. Yeah, and then this, I might need to add a new call for refresh when a mod is updated. Some other stuff, I don't know what that is. Okay, but let's do, before we do anything, let's do a benchmark. So let's get some mods and let's see how long it takes. So let's just take a big chunk of mods. Let's also take some Let's see the helmet. Explosions. Where is the... that's it. Okay. So let's just take these and then let's see. So we leave it like this and something. And then we load this map here. And then once it's loaded, I can go into the console and I can see the time. And then we memorize that time. I'll take a screenshot. And then we import this UMod update. And then we load the game again with the exact same mods. And then we can see how much faster it is. I'm not expecting huge improvements. I did test a patch for UMod last week, I think, with one of these fixes. And I think it gave me, like, in a 2-minute loading time, it gave me 10 seconds or something like that. So it's worth taking, but Project Roblox, my Fireworks Mania keeps crashing. Project Roblox, try and start out by deleting all your mods and then see if the game works without mods. And then when that works, then install one mod at a time and see which one is the one that is causing you problems. And if you want to delete the mods folder, what you can do is that you can hit F1. I'm gonna do it now because then I'm maybe making it load slower and then the comparison is not good. But you just hit, if you are if you're in the are you in the multiplayer Project Roblox? Because if you're in the multiplayer version, you can hit F1 and then there is a button in there in the console saying open, it's log folder, I think. And if you click that one, it would open up the folder on your machine where you can see some mods and mod.io, test mod.io folders. So there will be 2 or 3 of them. Just close the game, of course, and then delete all of them. And then start the game again and try a map. Then it works. And then you can install one mod at a time and figure out if it's a mod that makes it crash, or maybe you run out of memory, maybe, or something like that. So. Merck says every time I close Fireworks Mania, it takes painfully long. Is that just because my PC is bad? No, it's not. It's the reason it takes a while, but the reason it kind of freezes, I think, is because it needs to unload all the mods you have loaded, and it does that in one go, and it doesn't allow the UI or the application to respond while it does that. So it just seems like the application is frozen for X amount of time. I actually have it on my to-do to at least if you close the game properly by hitting the quit button, then I can do something to. I think I can do something to unload mods more gracefully, so it's not freezing while it's doing it. But I haven't looked into it yet. I noticed it myself when you have a lot of mods loaded and you quit the game, it like freezes and hang there for quite a while. At least it can. It depends on how many mods you have loaded and your machine, of course. Are you also gonna open a lobby for a few minutes that we can join? Yeah, maybe at the end, just for the fun of it. Will there come more Firecracker mods eventually? Laxa Lucas, I don't know, because I'm not making the mods, so you have to ask the modders for that. But I saw somebody talk about making Firecracker mods yesterday, but I personally don't have any plans to add any fireworks or mods right now to the game, because my main focus, I'm one guy, so I have limited time, and my main goal right now is to make the game work good, fast, not break, blah 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 blah. And support the modders for being able to do a lot of funny stuff. So that's my main, that's where I'm spending my time. But at some point, hopefully we get to a state where it's kind of solid foundation. And then I could very well see myself going to actually do some more experimental modding stuff myself, just for the fun of it. But right now, there's no plan for it. I'll just look. Okay. So we have around 160, 70 FPS. We have all these mods loaded, and it took somewhere it says something about the time. Is here. Loaded map flat in time 4 minutes and 21 seconds. So let me just grab a screenshot of that so we can remember it. So that was how it is now. Then we stop the game. And then you can see also the hanging stuff here. You can see it's actually it's frozen now, Unity. And that is the same thing as you are experiencing. Is an open? No, I'm not in a open lobby now because I'm also on a version you don't have, so you can't even join this version anyway. So let's take a look here. Let me find the UMod and then let's try and update it and let's see if it works. When will the single player mode for the multiplayer update come out? I don't know yet, but it's not something, it is something that I will look into like in the first half year here of 24. So kind of soon, because the entire last year I didn't look into multiplayer at all, because, you know, the focus was on making the multiplayer work in the multiplayer version. But obviously the single player version is also very important for when the new version comes out, because a lot of people actually like just playing single player, which is understandable. So that also needs to work well. But the entire game is a lot have changed in the game due to the multiplayer. So I need to retest and I need to redo a lot of stuff for the multiplayer to work and still perform well and stuff like that, and not have the same kind of, to some extent, limitation as the multiplayer, like, you know, the spawn rate and spawn amount and stuff like that. I hope to be able to have the single player work as the old, with quick spawn and all that stuff. Yeah, so that is something I will soon look into, but it's not right around the corner. Yeah, I also need to look into shell. I need to look into a new inventory and a new UI and stuff like that. I know the shells. I know it, Amnesty. I know. Okay, let's see here. So, plugins, reference. I think it's the resources. UMod settings, so we don't need that. Don't need the resources, I think. Do we need the samples? No, we don't. We don't need the samples. Boom. So it's just a plugin. Boom. Let's see. Yeah, I'm planning to, right now in the single player version there is shells, which is done with modding. But obviously I want to have it, you know, natively supported somehow. But it's a little harder with the multiplayer. I need to, even though Panini, who made the shell, have shared his code with me, I can use it for inspiration, but I have to redo a lot of stuff for it to work with multiplayer and kind of work into the existing system. Not because Panini did anything wrong, but because the multiplayer is a lot different in many ways. And especially with physics, I need to I think I need to figure out some smarter way of doing it so it's still feels a lot of physics stuff, but maybe isn't in some cases. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. So where were we? Yeah, with the shells thing. Anyway, I'll look into it later. So now we have that. So we updated the menu mod. Let's see if this is good enough. And then we load the same again. So we have the same mods. It should be like these 341 mods or something like that. And let's see if maybe some little more happier music, maybe just some chill lo-fi electronic. Too much. You know what? Lo-fi is better. We'll do lo-fi. Binax Gamer, I want to say thank you for this amazing game. Thank you for the support. Thank you for buying the game. Always nice to hear that people enjoy the game. So let's see if we can get, was it 4 minutes and something? I saved the screenshot so we can just check it in a moment. What? Yeah, I don't know what they call. Just a second. And it's back again. I don't know if you're here still, Amnesty. I saw you were live yesterday or the other day. Sadly, I saw it afterwards, so I couldn't join. I also see Matrix have done some modding streams lately. That's pretty cool. No, I'm not German. I'm Danish, which is country right above Germany. So let's see. Oh, wow, Andreas. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see if it shows up. There should be some alert stuff. Yeah, should be. Let's see. Thank you, Andreas, for the support. Even though I'm not German. Let me just check something. Do we have the alerts up here? Yeah, they should be there. That's weird why it's not showing. Did you guys see that Andreas, what's it called? Super thanks thingy? I didn't hear it and I can see it in the chat, but why is it not showing up? Super sticker. Ah. Let me just check something. But thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. We agree you didn't see it either, right? Because you just look so German. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's just behind. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you. Super chat, super sticker thingy. But we, in Denmark we have German in school, so I can do like, Ich heiße Claudia. Ich bin neu hier. Schade. Was ist denn los? Spielst du Tennis? Nein, ich heiße Hubert. Ich komme aus Köln. We had these tapes in school. The teacher came in with these tapes, and then we listened to stuff, and I could, I can do this. I know what they mean, but they kind of useless in a day-to-day situation. But I can be kind of convincing, German. Was ist denn los? Nein, schade, tut mir leid. Bist du neu hier? Nein, ich heiße Hubert. Ich heiße Claudia. I think these tapes were from like the 70s or 80s or something like that. Schade. Sehr gut. Yes, exactly, Kalasa. That's all I remember. I can do. You just heard everything I can do. Yeah, Danish. It sounds kind of similar. Yeah. So let's see the chat. See the time here. Oh, Jesus Christ! Just a second. Okay, so let's zoom in here. Okay, we can maybe, instead of having a screenshot, we can we do? No, we can't. We can do like this. So we see here. Yeah, so it wasn't that much, but again, that was also what I expected. It didn't give us that much speed here, but it might vary because I have a pretty fast hard disk. So for people with slower hard disk, one of these fixes that UMod did might have an impact, a large impact, because you can see I only saved like 4 seconds from like 4 minutes and 21 seconds to 4 minutes and 17 seconds. So it wasn't a huge performance boost, but again, it might be better on slower hard disks, and other stuff. And let's see if we can. Yeah, FPS wise is kind of the same. Yeah. So, but it's okay. It fixes a lot of things. The major thing wasn't really performance in relation to this one. And right now I can't test that FPS thing because I can't remember which one of them that was actually doing it a lot. Anyway. It's kind of laggy. But it can also just be because I'm streaming and recording. So, okay, so that was great. Give me a second once again. And he's back again. Sorry, just had some kids with some IT issues that had to be fixed now. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Wow, okay, a lot of chats. So let's go back. Okay, let's commit this. Upgrade it. You want to. What version was it? 2.9.5. Boom. Okay. And there are some other fixes in this UMod upgrade that is not, I can't really show that. But I'll do a task, Gonako, to generate new, or build new UMod tools. So just did a task now to upgrade the mod tools. But I'm not gonna do that now here on stream. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I have to go 10-15 minutes anyway, so maybe we should just, that wasn't really a lot we did here, but did a few things. So maybe let's just, for the fun of it, end off with maybe, or you know what? Let me push this version, because there are some changes actually. No, because I need to be sure. I need to test some stuff, so I can't push this version. But we can maybe play a little together here. So let me shut this down, and then let me Let me then start Steam here. And let's, we're only 11. Okay, I can see now that in 20 seconds, some of you will get an ad, but I'll just make this ready meanwhile, so we can do a little playing. Yeah, it's some long seconds, Keltasar, but when the kids can't log into Epic Games, it's a problem, apparently. Yes, kids can do things themselves, but it's easier if the parents do it. And it actually was a little tricky. So, let me create a host and let not have all these mods. We don't want to have all of these. Let's maybe try. Let's take a few of these. Maybe we should try. I would like to. I haven't tried the new. Is it in here? Yeah. Okay, this one. Let's try this one. I haven't tried this map before. It's a new one created by Cinero, I think, together with Kel'Thuzar, right? So let's try that one. And let's see. Better graphics mod. Some people like that. Let's take that one. You can also take the photo camera thing. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, the firecrackers and the... Nah, not the explosions. Let's just keep it some... Yeah, maybe store props up. Yeah, let's just go with this. The lamp host. So let's make it. Let's try and just be for 12 people, something like that. And let's decrease this a bit. Or maybe I should... Nah, let's actually... No, because it's... I don't know if it ever work with that many people. Let's do 12 people. Let's see. So, let's see. And it's a public one, so everybody can join. Can you make a mobile fireworks game since you're pretty good at things? Well, there are some clones of Fireworks Mania out there that you can do. Maybe I will do Fireworks Mania for port it to mobile at some point, but it won't be the first platform that the game will hit other than PC. Simply because even though I know, of course, yeah, there's a lot of people having phones, this game isn't really that suitable for a phone, to be honest. No, or maybe I'm just too boomer and old to play games on my phone. I play games on my phone, but not these types of games, not a first-person thing, because fiddling with a joystick on the screen and then 50% of the screen is gone, and yeah, it's just that. I don't really like that. Oh, I see. It's not that detailed, but you have, yeah, you have map maps. Let's see if we change it. Okay, it is already set to ultra. So you can join now if you want. Let's just play together for like 10 minutes or something like that, and then I'm out. Hello. Yeah, okay, on an iPad and Galaxy, yeah, I see. Yeah, and I might do it just because really the reason I would do it is really the technical challenge of doing it. That's what I think is funny, actually. Isn't Kel'Thuzar, isn't the ground a little glossy? Very reflective. Yeah, that's another problem with mobile, Andreas, that people don't buy games on phones, I guess. But I really don't want to make a game filled with ads, to be honest, because I hate ads in games. I like these rockets so much. I like this smoke trail. Awesome. But I'm happy to know that you would buy it at least, Andreas. Yeah, it could be something like that. Yeah, it could be something like that, like an unlock thing. It could be for sure. Oh, it might be. It's the bloom maybe that is making it so weird. Is it? Yeah, okay, it's the bloom. Or something at least in the... Something is not right here. I think I'll take it off. But yeah, I don't know. But people are used to having free games on phones and ads, and this ad thing is just so annoying. It's annoying to implement, and it's annoying as a user, I think. But then there's another issue, and it might not be an issue, but the issue of having multiple platforms and having multiplayer is that you have to, or you don't have to, but it's best if you can push out updates to all platforms at the same time. And that can pretty quickly become kind of a headache, because they have different ways of first of all, I need to test the game. Every time I change something, I need to test it in all the versions, so phone, console, VR, whatever, PC, that takes a lot of time. Secondly, I need to then build and push the version to the different platforms, which works in different ways and have different ways of approving updates. So like, you know, Steam just allows you just to push it whenever you want. Apple have this kind of now it's been some years since I published anything to an taking pictures to an app store, but that usually I assume it still takes a few days at least before an update gets through. Sony, I don't know how that works, and if I knew, I guess I wasn't allowed to say it anyway. Xbox most likely also have some kind of Q&A testing thing. Android, as I remember, just allows you to push it out. So you see all these different things have to align that so they get out more or less the same. But I could also not do that, because the game already supports only joining servers that is the same version as you have. So if there's a new version, then all PC players will be able to play, but they could just be, then they could only play with PC players, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff that could go wrong. Should we do a little more? I better look at the camera here for the picture. So yeah, Andreas, it's not like I haven't thought about it, but yeah, time. Yeah, and then you can say, yeah, money. yeah, but only if the game is good. It won't make any money if it's bad on phone. So it's not like just pushing it to phone. I need to make it good on a phone, meaning, you know, it has less power and battery and stuff like that. So I need to also do some stuff to make it perform even better by cutting out some stuff and doing stuff maybe differently on a mobile. Blah 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 blah. Whoop. So there's a lot to it, but technically it's a good challenge. Why is this following me? Okay, just a second once again. Sorry, back again. But I have to go soon, so... let's see. 1, 2... It's a pretty nice square actually here where we can everybody can be. And it's a huge map. Whoa. So let's see here. So 1. Are there 7 people in here? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Also because, you know, yeah, it's not that detailed, but it most likely runs good on a lot of people's machines, and you don't really go that close to the building because you're blinded by fireworks anyway. So. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, there we have the creator. Scenario is in here. He modeled this one. Safety guy in the face. Oh, I forgot. I can teleport. Whoa. Okay. So I can get in here? Okay, I have to get on. I don't know where my fireworks are. Oh, it's over there. You see it up there in the top? That's apparently the stuff I put in. But yeah, I could see this map work pretty well because it's huge and it's performing pretty well because it's fairly simple. So at least if you want to play with as many FPS as possible, this is a good map. But there are many good maps with a lot of FPS. And then we have the German town, which is just looking super cool. Need a little more beefy computer, but it looks really nice. Oh, there you can see that new animation actually. Racing Man there. You can see there is a sprint animation now. Or sprinting, kind of. So if you run fast enough, he will start sprinting. So. Okay, but I have to close down the stream. I will leave the server up, but I need to... There are some technical issues with my kids' computers apparently. So I'll shut down the live stream and leave the computer up, leave the game open, and yeah, then I might play around in here in a moment. But I'll shut down the stream. So thanks for joining in. I was hoping I would do a little more stuff, but I had these other issues that I had to tend to, so didn't do that much. There you can see that sprinting thing. So yeah, but see you. Bye bye.